It was called the dirtiest supervisor of elections race in the state of Florida. Collier County voters were hit with multiple negative ads and some misinformation. ABC7's Dave Elias has been in Collier County all night and has reaction from incumbent Melissa Blazier, who moves
the race
on
for
to the general
Supervisor of
election.
Elections here in Collier County wrapped up officially at 8:04, and despite the ugly race, the voters here in Collier County saw through it all, and for the first time in 44 years, they have elected a Supervisor of Elections. We're introducing you now to Melissa Blazier, who has held that position, was appointed by the governor. Your reaction tonight after all of this came out in the wash?
I'm just extremely humbled. I told you I wasn't going to do this, but I'm very, very fortunate that the voters have sided with me and decided to keep me.
Melissa, it was an ugly race. I mean, you were called a Democrat, and you know, there was a lot of misinformation put out there. In the end, do you think voters obviously saw through it?
Well, 48% of them did, at least. So I clearly have 52% more than I need to win over in the next 4 years. But hopefully the negativity that has occurred over the past year will simmer for a bit, and we can get back on track and really focus on the general election.
You know, also just taking a look, both of the men who ran against you, you know, really were soundly defeated here, but you've already got a November race that's ready to get underway.
Correct. So we had a write-in candidate that did file for Supervisor of Elections. So the winner of this evening has to move forward and has to be challenged by a write-in candidate in November.
That write-in candidate we did a story on, commonly known as ghost candidates. He has not been seen. Do you expect that he will surface and run against you in November?
Most write-in candidates don't, but hey, I could be surprised.
So making it clear, Melissa Blazier now advances to the general election. We will wait and see if this ghost candidate actually surfaces. In Naples, Dave Elias, ABC7.